Hey guys, welcome back to the Economic Eagle channel. So today we're going to talk about personal finance and what does that mean. So it's like how you manage your money. It's like a roadmap for your financial freedom or your financial future. It's also could be thought of as a game plan in relationship to football or something like that. So you always have a plan when you come into a game, right? So you always have a plan. Now, sometimes you don't always stay with that plan. You have to do an audible, that's fine, but you want a plan. And if you don't have a plan, you're setting yourself up for failure. So how do we make a plan? So first of all, we got three main topics. We got budgeting, we got savings and investing, and we got debt management. So budgeting, you got different tools that you can use to help you budget. I've seen the 50-30-20 budget. I've seen the zero-sum budget. I've even seen the envelope method. So it's all different methods that we'll cover later on in future videos, but it's all about how you're going to use your money. You want to plan what you're going to use your money for and abide by that plan as best you can. Again, there's audibles you can do if you have to, if something comes up. And that's why we also talk later on about an emergency fund, because there will always be a time when you have an emergency or have to do an audible. All right, so next one, we got savings and investing. So anytime you got money set aside for an emergency fund, a rainy day, or 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses, you don't want it just sitting there idle. You want to make money on that money. So we put that money into a high yield savings account, or we invest it into the stock market. Right now, I think the best place is probably high yield savings accounts. Most of them are earning around 5% mark nowadays. For the stock market and investing in the stock market, I think we're near an all-time high. We definitely are near the all-time high. And I think there's a lot of risk to the downside and not a lot of potential gain to the upside. So that's why I wouldn't recommend necessarily putting something in the stock market right now. And then the last topic for personal finance would be debt management. So when you're starting out, when you're young, you have no net worth. You might have a negative net worth too because of student loans and whatnot. But we have to work on ways to getting out of debt. We can't live in debt all our lives. So we got different debt management methods. We have the debt snowball method. We have the debt avalanche. And what these tools do, again, we'll discuss later on in future videos, but what these tools do is able to get you out of that $20,000, $10,000 car loan that you're in. If you keep making minimum payments on your credit card, on your auto loan, on your house, you're going to continually pay you're going to pay for the length of time that you're in that loan, and you're not going to be able to recoup quickly. So a lot of people are upside down in their car payments. And what that means is you bought the car for $20,000, the car depreciated to $10,000, but you still owe $15,000. Well, that's definitely because you're still making minimum monthly payments and you're not working on getting out of debt. And so that has a negative impact when you go and try and get another car in the future. So a couple things that we'll talk about in future videos. But the key point here, personal finance isn't rocket science. It's just about making a plan. And you need to revisit that plan monthly, quarterly, yearly. You got to keep revisiting. It's not a one and done thing. So again, we'll talk more about some of these other topics in future videos, but I hope you enjoyed the video today. Like and subscribe, and tune back in for the next video.